Hello everyone, and today I'll be showing you how to make this basic thumbnail with GIMP. We're going to add a few extra things here. Other than that, it's pretty much going to be the same thing. So you want to click on File and then New. Then 1280 by 720. Okay. Then you want to go to Advanced Options and then click on Fill with Transparency. After you've got that done, you can go to File, and then you'll click on Open, whichever file you want. I'm trying to figure out the base picture for this. This was the base picture. Alright, so then I want to go to Image Scaling and then scale it down to 1280 by 720. Alright. Then we're going to click on Edit, and then Copy, Edit, and then Paste as New Layer. So then it can get the full thing right here. And what I want to do is get the outline for this over here. So I'm going to add a duplicate layer, and then I'm going to make this invisible. I want to add an alpha channel to this. This will be useful for later. And I want to click on the paths tool right here so I can start making my outline. And if you don't see the paths tool right here, you can go to Tools, and then you can click on paths from right here. I'm gonna zoom in and get a precise so you just want to outline it right here. If you messed up on something, you can always go back if you click on this one right here, or you can press Ctrl Z. I prefer to use this. And if you want it to be more precise, you just click closer. Yeah. And once you're done with that, you just want to hold Control and then click here on the original piece. That'll piece it back together, but I don't like that, so I'm just going to redo it right there. Alright. Alright, there. That's a bit better. Alright. Then after this, I'm going to zoom out. I want to zoom out to something I like. So I like 66.7. Then I want to click on Enter to make a selection of that. And then I want to hit on Select and then Invert. And then once you got that, you can delete this. And you can see, if you see the transparency, that means you've done it correctly. If you see a white screen, that means you did not add an alpha channel, and you need to go back and redo that step. Alright, so now that we're done with that, we're going to then add a new layer, and we're going to hit OK. Make sure that this new layer is now under here, and then what you want to do is alpha to selection here, then click on this layer, and then you want to go to select and then grow. I like mine at about 3, so I'm gonna put that at about 3, and then I'm going to go hit edit, and then I'm going to fill it with a background color right here. And you can't really see it, but there is a background color. I can also make it a little bit bigger if you want to see. Hang on, I can do this. Then go hit layer, fill the background color here. Yeah, you can see it a bit more now. Alright, to get an outline for this one, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go to Roblox Studio and then look up a Phantom Forces character that you can export, and then go through Blender and then render that image. I will probably have a tutorial on that in the future, but for right now, we're just going to have to stick with this. So we want to go to alpha to selection. You want to click on edit and then copy here, and then you want to go to here, and then you want to paste as a new layer. I click in and then I click out, and I'm just going to move it over here. And then what I like to do with the rotate tool is go to the tools, and then I click on transform tools, and then I want to rotate it a bit. Alright, then I want to just move it down a smidge so it can match the other one a bit. So yeah, it's like this. And then what you want to do to get the outline is just you want to click on new layer, it's fine, move it under here, and then you want to click on alpha to selection, and then you want to click on this layer right here, and after that you click on select and then grow. I like mine to be about a 4, and then I want to just fill it with the background color, and that's really simple for this one. If you ever just click out, you can always just click on this button and then go back in. I put this and base it black, so I'm going to go here. I think my font size was about 117. Let's just leave it at 127 for right now, that's fine. Ranking the OMGs. Alright, so I am gonna need it to be a little bit smaller. Oops. There we go. That's perfect. Alright, and then I want to have a white outline on this text. So I want to go here, click on new layer, then click OK. I want to drag this layer under here. And then after that, I'm going to click on this, and then you want to just click on alpha to selection. And then after that, you want to click on the layer, and then you want to click on select, grow. I like mine to be about a 5. And then I'm going to edit it and then fill it with the background color. I do think it could grow a little bit more. Whoops. Select, grow. So I just want it to be like about a 6. That's good enough. And then I'll just fill it with the background color. That's really nice right there. And then I want to be a little bit more extra, so I can add the GIMP logo here. If I want a logo, I can just go here, and then I'm going to save the image as. I already have this saved, but if you don't, go ahead and save it, and make sure that it has a transparent background, or else it will not work. File, open, and then I'm going to go back to my pictures, and then oops, get the one I like. So I use this one. It's probably going to come in a bit big, so what you can go do is click on scale image, and then I like mine about a 200, so I'm going to scale that down, and then we're going to click on edit, copy, and then we'll click on edit, paste as, new layer. And after that, I want to go to tools, transform tools, and then move it. Then I'm going to go get the YouTube icon. Oops. I'm on caps. YouTube icon, and make sure it has an actual transparent background. I got tricked on this one. So just go ahead and get whichever YouTube icon you like. I already have mine downloaded, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that. So then I'm going to click on alpha to selection, so I can make sure that I'm getting this part only. And then I want to go to file, copy, whoops, I'm sorry. You want to go to image, and then you want to scale it down again. So I like mine about a 200 as well, 100 by 141. I think it could be a little bit smaller. Scale image down, let's try a 170. Alright, that's good enough. And I want to go hit edit and then copy here, and then I'm going to go edit and then paste as, new layer. And then you can go to tools, transforms tools, and then you move it about here. I could add a little text and put YouTube. I don't really want to. Whoops. Well, we'll just move this up here, that's fine. That's fine. Alright. Then I want to add this. I want to make sure it says YouTube here. I personally am not going to add this because I don't like it like that. But if you want to add that, that's fine. So just say YouTube. Is there a way I can change the height? No. If you want like it to pop out like that, that's fine. You can also blur out the background as well. I also just like to, and if you want the Gaussian blur, you want to go to filters, click on blur, and you want to click on Gaussian blur, and after that make sure you've had this selected. If you want a little bit of a blurred background, you can just do this. So this is for size X, and this is for size Y. You don't have to leave it like that. You can have one side like that. I like a little bit of a blur in the background. So somewhere like that. Could do a little bit more of a blur. And then I want to also align this GIMP logo. Here we go. I want to align this GIMP logo up a bit. Alright. That should be about aligned. And then we just can export it as, and I'm going to say GIMP tutorial. And then I want to save it to my pictures. Actually, save pictures. Boom. And then there we go. Export that.